Maybe it's because the attack seemed so coordinated. The security video from the evening of July 9th shows masked men, the sheriff called them ninjas, in a lightning-fast strike on the home of a seemingly innocuous couple on the outskirts of Pensacola. The lingering question, was it really just a robbery? The 766 pages of documents released this week by the state attorney's office answers some questions. The details are chilling. The murders, grisly. At the center of it all, Bud and Melanie Billings, the inspiring parents of 17 children, most adopted, 9 severely disabled, and still living at home, which is what makes these murders so hard to comprehend. The autopsies reveal that Bud Billings was murdered in a manner fitting of the mob. 2 shots in the back of the head, 2 shots in the face, 1 shot in the back of each leg. Melanie Billings was shot 5 times, 3 times in the face, twice in the chest. What makes this grisly scene even more disturbing is the investigative report that describes an interview with 2 of the children who witnessed at least some of this. A 10-year-old son with Down syndrome was in his parents' bedroom when the intruders broke in. Struggling with speech and using sign language, he said that 2 bad men woke his father, and one told him, "You're gonna die." Dad kept screaming, "No way, no way." The intruder counted to 3 before he shot both Mom and Dad. The boy described a struggle. Dad grabbed one of the suspects by the back of the neck, he said, and Mom got shot in her shirt. Police descended on the home, and so began what may be the biggest murder investigation in Pensacola history. Ever since that investigation began, it has been dogged by speculation, rumors, innuendo, that there must be something more to the case.
These are the interview rooms right here.
No one has fueled the speculation more than the savvy sheriff of Escambia County, David Morgan. We spoke with him at length just a week after the murders.
I think you've used the word in the last week, humdinger.
Is there a humdinger that you simply can't tell us?
Yes, that is a true statement.
So this is a robbery, a home invasion, but it's also something much more.
Much, much more, yes, sir.
Is this you wouldn't believe what's really gone on here?
That's true. If I had determined to write a book, I'd write about this. If I was a scriptwriter, I'd write about this.
With words like that, it's no wonder the rumor mill has been churning furiously. And it's certainly not surprising that this has been a huge story at the Pensacola News-Journal. Legal affairs reporter Chris Warnowski has been immersed in the story for the last 6 weeks.
700 pages here. Does this answer the questions that have been hanging over the Billings case?
I think it brings some clarity to the case, but I don't know that it answers, the burning question of why this happened.
Because of the extensive surveillance system in the Billings home, the report says there were not only cameras outside the house, but also in each child's bedroom. It took just days for investigators to arrest 7 suspects, 6 adults and a minor, all facing 2 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of home invasion robbery. A stolen safe was recovered with little of value in it, as were several guns. The documents reveal that the intruders overlooked a second safe in the house. It contained $164,000 in $100 bills. From the beginning, investigators have fingered this man as the ringleader, Leonard Patrick Gonzalez, Jr. In the police documents, several co-defendants say he was the sole shooter. In a rambling interview with a sheriff's deputy after his arrest, Gonzalez Jr. claimed that several of Bud Billings' competitors in the used car business wanted him whacked. He claims he was asked to kill Billings, but refused. "If this is about the killings, I didn't do it. I can prove I didn't do it," he says, "but I may know some people who may have done it." He also said it may be connected to Mexican organized crime.
Leonard Gonzalez Jr., what do we learn about him in these documents?
He is a guy you just couldn't believe, and things that he tells people that just, it's unbelievable and probably shouldn't be believed.
Gonzalez, like Bud Billings, worked in Pensacola's rough-and-tumble world of used car sales. Billings owned Markham Auto Sales, a modest car lot catering to people with very little money. And he owned WorldCo, the finance company next door. The businesses are now run by Billings' daughter, Ashley Markham.
Hello, I'm Jeffrey Kaufman.
Markham is now caring for the 9 children. We interviewed her in July and talked about the rumors hounding her father.
There's this idea floating out there that your father had somehow done something to provoke this, that he was the target here, not money or anything else.
I just believe that everybody has enemies. I don't think that anything could provoke this.
And while the documents do refer to the sometimes shady world of used car sales and loan collections, there is nothing in these documents that suggests Bud Billings had been doing anything illegal. In so many pages, there are still so many unanswered questions.
If you could have answers to 2 questions, 3 questions, to help you understand this case, what would those questions be?
Just one question is, I think we need to know who put them up to this. But, you know, so far, it's just 7 guys robbing a house.
A robbery that left 2 parents dead and 9 children orphaned. I'm Jeffrey Kaufman for Nightline in Pensacola.